Hi, this is Trey Passer, and welcome to my Blu Ray / DVD collection for 2014, part 10. 10, 10. Uh, as you can see from that shelf that I emptied out now to do this, I'm on this section. I'm on this side of the floor. That's why the camera's facing this way. Okay, I finished that cabinet. So the first 9 of that, I took 9 segments for that cabinet. I think this segment might take a little bit more. I took everything off the shelf. Like I said, this shelf is a little like 2 rows steep, so I'm hoping to get everything through in this one video. Hopefully, like I said, make it 20, 25 minutes the most. Hopefully I can just get through this stuff. So let me, I'm trying not to talk as much just to show you what I have. Okay, and okay, I'll start here and then I'll finish up here. Okay, first thing, of course, is Saving Private Ryan. Of course, love this movie, war movie, Steven Spielberg. And it comes with, this is the anniversary edition of it. It has this great, when Paramount put out those 100th anniversary, there's a nice slip cover on it. Matt Damon, Tom Hanks, that great beach war scene. Okay, there we go. Saving Private Ryan. Okay. Okay, of course, Zombieland. It was a great horror comedy. Woody Harrelson, Jesse Eisenberg, and hot Emma Stone and Abigail Breslin. Love that movie. Zombies comedy, great. Okay, Karate Kid, The Karate Kid, Ralph Macchio, Pat Morita. Love that. Okay, his Karate Kid Part 2. And he goes to Japan. I think it's Japan, right? Yeah, he goes to Japan. That's great. Okay, then I have a couple of the Rocky films. Rocky, well, hold on, let's see. Okay, and they're all Blu Ray DVD. This is Rocky. Rocky, of course, the original classic. Then you have Rocky 2, Rocky 3, and Rocky 4. I think I have Rocky 5. And I don't know if I have 5. I think I got 6. But okay, this is the Mission Impossible set. It came with the first 3 Mission Impossible movies, of course. Tom Cruise. I hated the first movie, but the other movies since then I kind of liked. I just hated that they made Jim, what's his name? I can't remember his name. Jim, the guy that was head of Jim Phelps. They made him the bad guy in that movie. Because I actually love the TV show. Anyway, Wolf Creek, a great Australian horror movie. Great movie. The first part of this movie is like a travelogue. It's all peaceful. Then the second half of this movie is a nightmare for the people. Okay. Of course, I got Rise of the Planet of the Apes. I got to get the slipcover for this. You know, they keep having it on sale for $9.99 cheaper. I might just buy the whole thing with the new slipcase, but I got this one without. Got this off of eBay without the slipcase. Because I think I sent the slipcase to somebody, but never mind. Okay, Prince of Persia. Jake Gyllenhaal. What's the girl's name in this? It was absolutely beautiful. Yeah, Gemma Arrington, Ben Kingsley. This is actually pretty good. Pretty good, decent adaptation. Okay, then we have Blitz. I haven't seen this movie. I got this movie. Somebody sent this to me, which I can't remember his name. It's just Jason Statham movie, and I gotta watch it one day to see. It's still sealed. I think I got this from Emirati 666. I think I might have got it from there. I'm not sure. But it's Australian. I got it from somebody from Australia. I can't remember who. Anyway, From Hell. This is the Jack the Ripper story with Johnny Depp and Heather Graham. I like this edition. I think Ian Holm is in this as well, right? Ian Holm. Okay, Ian Holm is in this. This is the Hughes brothers. Their rendition of Jack the Ripper story, which I thought was actually pretty good. And in this movie, the inspector's kind of hooked on opium, I think. And then, of course, we have Speed. I got this, I think, from Robin 176. Okay, in a trade, Speed. I feel the need for Speed. And I love these British cases for their Blu-rays. They're nice and thick. I like the way they come like that. Anyway, then we have a nice classic Academy Award-winning American Beauty. Kevin Spacey, Annette Bening. What's the guy's name? Who was really good in this as well. Okay, what's his name? Wes Bentley, of course. Chris Cooper, of course, about this modern family, and it's a real surreal movie. And it was directed by Sam Mendes. Really good Academy. I think Kevin Spacey, right, won the Oscar for this one. Right? Yeah, I think he did. But that was good. And then, of course, we have Warrior, which is a great movie about a father, two sons, and their father, and the 2 brothers have to face off against each other in this MMA tournament, and they're doing it both for different reasons. Really good. Okay, then we have Underworld Awakening. Really, this is the last. I think this is the last movie. Yeah, on the Awakening, the one where they used the fake. What's that guy's name? Scott Speedman in this. Okay, could have been a lot better than it was. Okay, Dark Sea, a really underrated movie. Jennifer Connelly's in this, but what's the guy's name? Keith Sullivan, and directed by Alex Proyas. about these weird creatures in the future, and it's a really good movie, very underrated. And then of course we have The Gray, Liam Neeson. I love this movie about these people that get trapped out, plane crashes in the wilderness, in the Arctic, and basically they have to fight for survival against these wolves and stuff. Really, really intense and really, really good. Of course, then we have the classic Deer Hunter, Robert De Niro, Christopher Walken. What's the other guy's name? I forgot the other guy's name, the actor. John Savage, I think. Anyway, about these three, John Savage. It's right, I should have read it, so on the cover there. And Meryl Streep. And it's basically about these three veterans, and their effect, they were, prisoners of wars in Vietnam, and the effect when they come back to civilian life. Really underrated. I gotta watch it. It's been a while since I watched this. And then of course we have Commando with Arnold Schwarzenegger. This is a total kick-ass movie. Perfect. Was this out in the 80s? Perfect action movie, Commando, where he has to basically rescue his kidnapped daughter. Okay, and then we have the three spaghetti westerns. Where is it? It's The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. For a few dollars more, I got this from Mick, I think from Australia, and A Fistful of Dollars. Okay, Clint Eastwood, Sergio Leone's spaghetti westerns, all classics. I love westerns. Then we have Halloween Resurrection. The less said about this, the better. It has it's not the cast in it is more than the normal no-name people in this, but Michael Myers is absolutely pathetic in this, getting beat up by what's his face? What's his fucking name? I'm drawing a blank on his name. Busta Rhymes. Yeah, ugh, that was horrible. The 18. This is actually a decent remake with Liam Neeson, Bradley Cooper, and the MMA fighter guy, and what's the other guy's name? Copley, right? What's his name? That's Copley, and Jessica Biel's in this as well too. And then of course we have the classic Carrie, Sissy Spacek. I love this movie. John Travolta, Nancy Allen, Piper Laurie. This nothing beats the classic original. The original was just frightening on every level. I remember seeing that with a double feature, Reincarnated of Audrey Rose, and Lion King, the classic. Don't forget that. And then of course, then we have The Loved Ones. This is a great. I think it's Australian or British. I think it's Australian. I don't think it's British. A horror movie about, could be, about, I remember seeing a trailer for this, and I immediately got the movie. I went and got the movie, I think, from, in the UK, so I think it might be a British horror movie about this girl who becomes obsessed with this guy, and she basically kidnaps him with her sick father, and she basically tortures him. Okay, The Loved Ones. It's a really good horror movie. Yeah, really good, very underrated. Okay, and then we have a Criterion, Walkabout, about these two kids, all right? I think they get stranded in the outback. Yeah, younger sister and a brother get abandoned in the harsh outback, and they meet this Aborigine kid who helps them, and it's a really, really good, beautiful, the landscape in Australia, absolutely beautiful, Walkabout. And who's in this? What's her name? Jenny Agutter. She's the most famous star in that. Let me take this down so I can show you more. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. Now we have Masters of Horror. I got this at Best Buy. The reason I got this because for the story about Sick Girl, about this not Sick Girl. That was a good story. Which one is it? Not Dear Woman. Yes, Jennifer, directed by Dario Angelarte, about this jaw dropper. But Detective Steven Weber rescues a disfigured young girl who may be both a seductress and a psychopath. And that story was Jennifer. And then Sick Girl is good too, about Angela Bassett, Erin Brown, who's Misty Mundane, for those who know who that character is. First tale about, from Lucky McKay, about two women in love and the large bug that comes between them. It's a really good story, actually. Masters of Horror. I used to watch that when it was on TV. I got to get the box set or something eventually. Bad Boys, of course, because it's a nice slipcover. Got this from J&R Music World, the original Bad Boys. And they should release Bad Boy 2 on Blu Ray, so I don't think they did yet. Public Enemies, Johnny Depp is, what's his name? Isn't he, John Dillinger, yeah. Okay, that was pretty good. Okay, and then we have Paul Newman. This is a GG book, The Hustler. Paul Newman and Piper Laurie and Jackie Gleason as Minnesota Fats. Really good movie. Okay, then we have Doubt, have to thank the Clay Singer for this. He told me this is good about this priest in his Catholic school, and I think it's supposed to be in the 1950s, where he gets accused of molestation. Okay, and Meryl Streep is supposed to be investigating it, and then you have also Amy Adams in there as well as a fellow nun, and Philip Seymour Hoffman is the guy accused of it. Really good drama. Okay, and then we have Hang 'em High. Clint Eastwood, I love this movie. He plays this ex-marshal who gets hung by this posse who thinks he's stolen some cattle, which he actually bought. He actually bought it from the criminals, and then they hang him. But of course, he survives, and he picks up his badge and goes hunting those people that hung him. And Hung 'em High, a really good western. Love Clint Eastwood western. Then we have Adventureland, which is sort of like, which is a really good movie. Jesse Eisenberg, look at the cast: Kristen Stewart, Bill Hader, Kristen Wiig, and Ryan Reynolds. A really good story about a guy who gets a job at this Adventureland during the summer and the people he meets and stuff. And it's a really good movie. Okay, and then we have Clueless, which comes with this awesome slipcover. Alicia Silverstone. Okay, you know, great Stacey Dash, and the late what's her name? She who died. What's her name? I can't remember. Brittany Murphy. Yeah, and then the young Paul Rudd is in this as well. Really good, funny movie. Okay, then we have Dan in Real Life. I love Steve Carell, and he's really good in this movie. He's a young. I think his wife died in this. I think. Hold on. Yeah, that's right. He's like a vice columnist. That's why it says Dan in Real Life. He gives advice, and I think his wife died in this. And basically, he winds up falling in love with his brother's girlfriend. Okay, and it's a really good movie. It's good to see Steve Carell do, you know, good drama, and it had a little comedy in there as well. And then we have John Wayne as Hondo. This is another great western. I love John Wayne westerns. Okay, Hondo. Comes with this awesome slipcover. I love that slipcover. Okay, then we have the Criterion of Godzilla. Okay, there we go. Really nice. And we got Across the Universe. I love, basically they adapt the Beatles songs into this story that takes place in the 60s, and it's really, oh, the soundtrack is killer, because it's the Beatles, of course. Really good, really love that. And then we, of course, have Safe House, Denzel Washington, Ryan Reynolds. A really good story about this agent that actually comes in, and Ryan Reynolds has to protect him. Really good. Then we had a good job of Will Ferrell. Everything Must Go. Actually, I think the Clay Singer for this as well. He talked about this movie, and I got it, and it's really good. Will Ferrell was really good at, I think his wife leaves him and stuff. I think, and he has to sell everything. Yeah, and he gets fired from his job, and he moves out on his life. Yeah, it's just a real good drama with Will Smith. Not Will Smith, Will Ferrell. Then we have Taps, a great movie about about to shut down this training base for cadets, and of course George C. Scott, Timothy Hutton, Sean Penn, and who else is in there? And young Tom Cruise is in this, and they actually take over. Okay, and real good drama. And then we have the old school. I like this Arrow thing. This is called Phenomenon, about this young girl who actually she communicates with insects. And the movie is just surreal. I watched it a while back, and it's a surreal movie with the young Jennifer Connelly in this. And I miss the old cases for the Arrow, things. Then we of course have Spider-Man, the old ones. They got released when the new one came out. Spider-Man comes with these slipcases. Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, of course, the dreadful Spider-Man 3. Okay, and then we have South Park, bigger, stronger, and cut. I remember seeing this in the theater and laughing my ass off. Literally, this is so freaking funny. Then of course we have Ghost Rider. Okay, Nicolas Cage is way too old to play Ghost Rider, but got that anyway. Big comic book fan. Got a poster Ghost Rider up there. Then we have Backdraft, a great movie, one of these great movies. And look at the cast: Kurt Russell, William Baldwin, Scott Glenn, Jennifer. What's her name? Jennifer. Damn, I can't remember what's her name. Jennifer Jason Leigh. Rebecca De Mornay, Donald Sutherland, and Robert De Niro. A Ron Howard film. Really good story about firefighters. Okay. And then of course we have the classic Taxi Driver. It's nice. It looks like a digibook, but it's not quite a digibook. Okay. I thought that came out, but I guess it doesn't. Thought it come. No, I guess it doesn't. There we go. And then we have Criterion M. This is about a great movie. It's about a serial killer who basically kills kids. And it's Peter Lorre, made back in 1931, and about the people by Fritz Lang and the people hunting them, and it's a really freaky and scary movie. And the people that even the crib got so bad that the criminals band together to hunt this guy down. Really, really good and real emotional. Then another Criterion movie, Robert Altman's The Three Women, Sissy Spacek and what's the other girl's name? I can't remember her name. Who played Olive Oil. Jeez, why can't I remember her name? It was in The Shining. Jesus, why can't I remember her name? Hold on. Why am I drawing a blank on her name? Hold on for a minute. Why can't I remember her name? It's basically about three women and their lives, and it's a kind of surreal movie. And, you know, especially the two girls right here. Sissy Spacek, and I'm drawing a blank on her name. I can't. Sorry. Where she kind of befriends her, and the girl starts taking over her life slowly but surely. And there's another character, a third character in the movie as well. And it's a real surreal movie by Robert Altman. You have to see it. It's entertaining, but it's a very weird movie. Okay, and then we have John Carter, which I think a very underrated movie. I enjoyed this when it came out. You know, I think it cost way too much money, but it was entertaining. It was a bomb, but I liked it. Then we, of course, have the classic Pinocchio. Then we have Predator 2, which I like. I think it's really underrated. I like Predator. Then we have Couples Retreats, which I want to watch, actually. This is Vince Vaughn and Kristen Stewart, and not Kristen Stewart. Kristen Bell is in this, I think, right? Kristen Bell is in this. Jason Bateman, John Favreau, Faison Love, Kristen Davis, Malin Ackerman, and Kristen Bell is in this. And Jean Reno. And I got to watch this, you know, because I love Vince Vaughn. I haven't watched it yet, but I got to watch that. Then, of course, we have the classic Point Break, which I heard they're remaking. Okay. Okay, and now we have one final thing to go through, and hopefully that'll be that. Hold on. Okay. Then we have, of course, my Monkster Coffin Edition. Monkster, the Essential Collection, the Coffin Edition. Okay, I got that from the UK. That's why it has the little, you know, the little UK rings on that. And I really wanted this, so I got that. So put that up there. Get that out of the way. Of course, then we have Snow White. Excuse me, Snow White. And then we have 55 Degrees North. This was a BBC show about, it was called, I think it was called Night Detective back then, about this black cop who basically turned on the crops, and then he gets transferred, and he has to work on the night shift basically. And it's a really good drama, actually. It was like a mini series on BBC. Okay, it's complete series 1 and 2, and it has all the series in there. And and it's called Loose in there, of course. But I really like this. Really like the show. And then we have Spartacus. This is season 1. I got this from eBay. This is on Blu Ray. Believe it or not, came in these cases. I got to make covers for this. But anyway, this is Spartacus season 1. You have 4 discs. And that's what this is. Spartacus on Blu Ray season 1. Okay, and let me come here. Okay, now we have, excuse me. And Now You See Me. This is a really good, entertaining movie. Great cast. Jesse Eisenberg, Mark Ruffalo, Woody Harrelson, Melanie Laurent, Isla Fisher, Dave Franco, Michael Caine, and Morgan Freeman, about these magicians that pull off these heists. Okay, and Mark Ruffalo, as the cop, is trying to stop them with the French. I think Melanie Laurent is the French agent that's over there trying to help him. You know. Then we have The Princess Diaries and The Princess Diaries 2, Special Engagement. I've seen the first movie, you know, but not the second one. You know, shut up. Okay. There we go. And then we have, of course, Hostel Part 2, which I reviewed for the Horoscope 101 channel. Okay, which is really surreal. I like the first movie a lot more. This was okay, but the first movie was really, really one of those freaky movies. Okay, then we got, I got these from Best Buy because they had new like slip covers on them. Fast and the Furious, Tokyo Drift, which I haven't watched yet, even though I know what happens in the movie. Okay, Fast and Furious 2. This is the one with, what's his face? Tyrese. Okay, and this is Fast and Furious, the original. Okay, like I said, they came out with these new slipcases for them, so that's why I got it. And then I got Person of Interest. This is, I love this, one of my favorite shows on TV right now. This is the first season. Okay, it's on its 3rd season right now, so I got to get the 2nd season. But anyway, this is a great show, Person of Interest, about these guy who builds this machine, and he hires this guy, you know, this ex-agent to help him when the numbers come up, and they have to help people because the people may be either the perpetrators or the criminals. Okay, really good. And then Reanimator, which is a horror classic about this guy that basically experiments Jeffrey Combs and brings dead people back to life. A really surreal classic movie. Then we have The Great Gatsby, which I remember seeing this movie in 3D, and it gave me a headache. It made me dizzy for the first 15 minutes of it, because the swirling cameras and everything else. Okay. Okay. Then we have Pain and Gain. Okay. There's the story. This movie, Michael Bay. They made a comedy out of something that was really tragic, and I read the story. I mean, but I have to say, the movie I found entertaining. I thought The Rock was actually excellent in this movie. You know, the real life story is horrific. And maybe they shouldn't have made it a comedy, but it is what it is. Okay, Brad Pitt, Moneyball. I actually love this one. Him and what's the guy's name? Jonah Hill were really good in this about Billy Bean and Moneyball. And then we have, of course, Think Like a Man, which is a great comedy. Kevin Hart, Michael Ealy, Regina Hall, Jerry Farrar, Kevin Hart, Roddy McCall, Megan Good, Tara P. Henson, Gabrielle Union. Really good comedy about romance. Stuff really good. Then We Are Soldiers, about soldiers in I think this is Vietnam, with Mel Gibson. Really good. It's been a while since I've seen that. And then, of course, we have I Know What You Did Last Summer. Of course, a horror classic to me. It's well, not horror classic, but you know, a really good classic movie with Jennifer Love Hewitt, Michelle Gellar, Ryan Phillippe, and what's the guy's name? Freddie Prinze. Okay. Then we have Lucas, one of my absolute favorite movies about a young boy, a misfit, who befriends this new girl in school, and of course he falls in love with her, but she only has eyes for Charlie Sheen's character, and of course he tries to join a football team to impress her. A really sweet movie. Then we have 21 Jump Street, a really funny comedy, and now you have 22 Jump Street, I think, coming out later this year. Okay, Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill. Okay, and then we have Alfred Hitchcock's Steelbook of American Psycho. Really good, of course, it's a classic. What more can you say about that? Of course, and then, let's see. And then we have Looper. I got this from Jesus, I can't remember her name. I got it from Canada. Jesus, I can't remember her name. The Canadian Angel, which I can't remember her name. Got this for me. Jesus Christ. I can't remember her name. Who was part of the Horoscope 101 channel, and I'm drawing a complete blank on her name. I'm sorry. I'm drawing a blank on your name. Okay. Oh, Kayla Jarrett. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, Kayla. She got that for me. Okay, and then we have, of course, that's a Steelbook. And then we have Argo. Argo, Fuck Yourself. Okay, which is a really good movie about Tony Mendez playing Ben Affleck, who gets the hostages out of Iran. It's a Steelbook. Then we have Halloween H2O. Okay, which actually was a pretty decent movie. Okay, where Jamie Lee Curtis comes back to the franchise. Then we have G.I. Joe Retaliation, the Steelbook. This is in 3D. Okay, not the best movie, but it's decent. Then we have, of course, Target exclusive, The Evil Dead, which actually was a decent remake. Okay, I like that one, nice and bloody. Then we have Oblivion, which is not a Steelbook. I think it's a metal case, a metal pack. Okay, there it goes. Tom Cruise. That was a nice movie. I like that. Then we have The Place Beyond the Pines, which is a real good drama. Kind of falls apart in the end, but up to that point, I thought was pretty good. Then we have Black Knight. I thought a decent comedy, Martin Lawrence, where he works at this medieval theme park, and he gets through some wacky circumstances, travels back into medieval times, and it's actually a pretty decent comedy. Then we have John Carpenter's The Fog. Okay, really a good horror movie. I really like this one. Adrienne Barbeau, Jamie Lee Curtis, Hal Holbrook, about these people that come back to haunt this town. Okay. And then we have Orphan Black. This is a TV series, season 1. That's supposed to be really good, and I heard great things about it. I haven't watched it yet, but this is season 1. I got it because I want to watch that. I have to do a marathon on this, and this is a Star Trek: The Next Generation Redemption. This is the one, a two-part about Worf and trying to bring back his family honor, and which was, I think, was spread across season 3 and 4, I think, and they made it into one movie when they released, I think, season 4 of Star Trek: The Next Generation on Blu Ray. That's what that one is. Then we have The Italian Job, which is a remake. You know, the original was Michael Caine. This one's Mark Wahlberg, Charlize Theron, Edward Norton, Jason Statham, Donald Sutherland. Okay, then we have Prince of Persia, which I have 2 versions of this, because I know I just showed this. So I guess I have 2 versions of it. Jesus Christ, I didn't even realize that till just now. Then we have, of course, National Lampoon's Vacation, of course, Chevy Chase, Randy Quaid, Christina Brinkley. And then we have The Truman Show, which is really good about a guy whose life is being filmed. Okay, really good. And now we just have one little row to go, which I'm going to do now. Okay, let me just put this down. Okay, and let's do this. Hold on, let me make a little adjustment. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. Okay, now we have The Fly. This is the 1958 movie, I think, with Vincent Price about the scientist who experiments with this, transportation thing, or transporting things from one object from one distance to another, and then of course a fly gets caught in the ointment when he tries to do it on himself, and mayhem ensues. Vincent Price, really good movie from the 50s. And now I got these. This is all 6 seasons. I know it's on season 7 now, I think. This is all 6 seasons I got so far of The Big Bang Theory. Okay, I started watching clips on YouTube and just absolutely fell in love with the show. So, and these are on sale during Black Friday, so I got those. I think for $7.99. So I got all 6 seasons on DVD. Okay, there we go, and there we go. Okay, now we of course. Universal came out with these new slipcases for these classic movies, and this is the one for Animal House, okay, which is a great movie, John Belushi. Then we got 42, Jackie Robinson Story. Then we got Mud, very underrated. Matthew McConaughey is great in this, and the young actors that are in it as well are really good. And then we got Haywire, great action scenes, great fight. Gina Carano can fight, but she can't act, I'm sorry. Then we have Amityville Horror, James Brolin, Margaret Kiddo, Rod Steiger, the original, really good horror movie. But this family lives, and this is the Amityville Horror, the remake, starring what's her name, Ryan Reynolds and what's the woman's name, Melissa George. Okay, and then we have The Last House on the Left. This is the original Wes Craven. I gotta watch this because I've seen the remake. The remake. Then we got Sharknado, which is really was kind of bad. It wasn't, I know some movies are supposed to be bad to be good, but that one's just bad to me. Okay, Mel Gibson, Edge of Darkness. He tries to find out why his daughter was killed. Okay, The Walking Dead, the first season. Okay, and I gotta get the second season. This is the 3rd season. This is the Steelbook, the 3rd season. There's the governor, right there. That's before the eye operation. Okay, and then Return of the Living Dead. I absolutely love this mix of horror and comedy. And then of course The Hills Have Eyes, unrated version. Okay, and then that was the remake, and this is the original. Okay, then we have Invasion of the Body Snatchers. This is the one with Donald Sutherland and Jeff Goldblum and Brooke Adams. Okay, and then we have Payback, Mel Gibson. They're trying to get revenge for his partner and his wife, I think, or girlfriend, set him up. He's trying to get revenge. And this is supposed to be the director's cut, which is supposed to be different than the regular version. So I don't know watch that, see what the difference is. And Coming to America, comedy, Eddie Murphy, Arsenio Hall, absolutely hilarious movie. They played multiple characters in this, hysterical. And then we have The Sword and the Stone, the King Arthur story there. I haven't watched that. And then we have Robin Hood, another Disney Anniversary Edition. Okay, watch that. And then we have, okay, here we go. Then we have The Hunger Games. This is the edition I think that came from Best Buy. That you open it up and get all these different things. I haven't opened it up yet, okay, because I think I got the Steelbook. But this is the that special edition they were selling at Best Buy. Comes all these different editions. And I think that's it. I think. Hold on. Yep. Well, Enemy, Truman Show. Yep. Vacation, Time Job, Point Break, Couple Street. Yep. I think that's it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that's it. That's it for. I think just go under 30 minutes. Okay. So that's my first shelf. For a Blu Ray DVD collection of 2014. Number 10, stay tuned for number 11, which probably will come tomorrow. I'll probably do that tomorrow when I get off work. Okay, so again, hopefully I can get through this. Okay, but again, thank you for watching and commenting. Okay, feel free to leave comments down below. This is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care.